So what I'm going to do today is actually talk about Chinese energetics, energetic medicine. I actually have a pretty wide background, from Reiki to hypnotherapy to NLP, matrix energetics, pretty much everything that's out there, reconnection, pretty much everything that's well known, I studied. And now what I've done is I incorporated a lot of the best methods and practices, probably like what everybody else does. They take and incorporate it and put your own creation to it. So it was a huge breakthrough for me actually last year with Dr. Yuen, who I actually study under. Dr. Yuen is a 35th generation Shaolin Grandmaster, and his teacher came from China, from the monasteries. And what they have decided to do is actually bring the technology to mainstream public, because it was kept secret in the monasteries. And if you actually listen to any Gregg Braden's talks, Gregg Braden says he traveled around the world with different monasteries, and there's a lot of hidden technology for our human potential that's not even being revealed in the books and the texts, and now it's being. I think we're coming to a time when this technology is being welcomed to the public. So we're getting the word out, and that's another reason why we're making the videos, is so that we could create awareness for mainstream. Acupuncturists and chiropractors are mainstream, but energy medicine is getting there, but not quite there. Even though Dr. Oz said that energy medicine is the way for the future. I think he said that in Oprah once. Some of the things I'm already working with is there's a lady in that's in Children's Memorial Hospital. She's been funded by another energetics practitioner, like $1 million, $2 million, to do energy medicine research. And they're actually doing the scientific research to prove out energy medicine. Cancer? Yeah, there's a guy in San Diego. He's a chiropractor that applies what Dr. Yuen does and other energetic modalities. His name's Garcia, and he actually does a lot of work for cancer. I mean, I personally haven't looked to work for cancer patients, but I have worked on a cat cancer. I mean, I worked on a few hundred people, but I haven't specifically went out to work on cancer. But when I worked on the cat cancer, in a few days the tumor shrank. And so what I suggest is that everybody learn this, so that they could actually do the work on themselves, and then if they can't help themselves, come to me. And now, because I have worked with more people, so I see areas that you might not be able to see for yourself.
That's what, like your videos?
The videos will give you some basic instructions, but ultimately, I think some of the keys to success with this is really, if you have a desire to want to be this, it's a skill. If you have the desire to have this amount of skill, you can get there. I know some people that were kind of in the ruts for 2 years, and this person did about 2 years of corrections on himself, and now he's like probably one of the best practitioners in the world. But he has gone through a pretty hard time, so it's really kind of your own desire. Like, my desire is to be one of the best in the world, when I started this. And now that I went around the world and I've seen everybody, I felt that my skills are pretty comparable to a lot of really good practitioners. It's really about the principle of neutrality. So neutrality really is kind of like, you want to kind of think about neutrality as infinity, undefined, and it incorporates every vibration. All right, it incorporates light and dark, everything. So if you look at the other modalities, it's everything. I think can fall under neutrality, because infinite love and gratitude, the love vibration, which most healers and practitioners associate with heart energy. So that frequency is also part of neutrality. That's one of the frequencies. And also gratitude is one of the frequencies. It's also part of the neutrality. So you want to be able to, at any time, choose whichever frequency you want to be in to create. All right? Even if you have judgments against the dark frequencies still has its purpose for creation. So it's all encompassing. So you're using all the energies to create and to help somebody assist them in natural regeneration and natural healing. The perspective of neutrality is that you have no judgments, no attachments, even for your own beliefs and your own experiences, because you really want to be at a space where you're like a 2 to 4-year-old child. And when they're at that space, they really don't have a lot of reference points and experiences, and they don't say, this experience means this. I mean, as adults, we start to say that. And we want to kind of bring you to the space where, yeah, you have your experience, you have the memory, but you can still operate and be the being that you can be, fully be, as a child from 2 to 4. And that's how I define neutrality. So what I'm going to do today is